Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. It's Travis again with JT Wealth, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the top 3 tech stocks you can invest in for July 2021. So let's get into it. So if you saw my most recent video, we talked about the top 3 stocks that are small cap based that you could invest in for July 2021 based on growth, value, and momentum. Well, now we're going to take those exact same metrics and apply them to tech stocks and see what we come up with. Or at least see what the analysts came up with that work for Investopedia when they put together this information for everybody to utilize. But of course, before we get into all that, don't forget, if you're looking for a new brokerage account, check out the links in the description section down below where you can join Robinhood, Webull, M1, or BlockFi, whatever you're looking for. There's an option available for you where you can get either free cash or free stocks just for signing up. So when you do that, it really helps out the channel and we appreciate it. Also, consider checking out the link to the Discord chat group via our Patreon, where we can definitely help answer more specific questions for you guys than we do when you guys just leave comments in the comment section. I don't always get a chance to really go in depth with some of the answers to questions people put in there, but I can do that on the Patreon for you, and I do that as much as possible. So we appreciate you guys checking that out as well. Thank you. All right, so what is the tech sector? So the tech sector is comprised of businesses that sell goods and services in electronics, software, computers, AI, and other industries related to information technology. The sector includes companies with the largest market caps in the world, such as Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. Tech stocks, represented by Technology Sector Select Sector Spider ETF XLK, have performed relatively on par with the broader market over the past year. Now, XLK has provided investors with a total return of 39.3% over the past 12 months, just slightly below the Russell 1000's total return of 39.9%. So these market performance numbers and statistics in the table below are as of June 23rd, just like in the last video. And again, just reminding you guys, I did pull this information off of Investopedia, so it's out there for you guys to find as well if you're starting to do your own due diligence. But let's take a look at the best value tech stocks. So value investing is a factor-based investing strategy that involves picking stocks that you believe are trading for less than what they are intrinsically worth, usually by measuring the ratio of the stock's price to one or more fundamental business metrics. A widely accepted value metric is the price to earnings ratio, or the PE ratio. Value investors believe that if a business is cheap compared to its intrinsic value, in this case as measured by its PE ratio, the stock price may rise faster than others as the price comes back in line with the worth of the company. These are the tech stocks with the lowest 12-month trailing PE ratio. Number 1 on the list is a company called CDK Global, and that is ticker CDK, with a price of $50.41 and a 12-month trailing PE ratio of 6.0. CDK Global provides integrated technology to the automotive, heavy truck, recreation, and heavy equipment industries. The company helps automotive dealerships and original equipment manufacturers optimize and streamline their daily operations. CDK Global has more than 30,000 retail client locations. The company announced in early June that it completed its acquisition of Roadster Inc., a digital sales platform for buying and selling cars. CDK Global paid $360 million to complete that deal. And always looking for a second opinion when we talk about any given stock, regardless of the metrics, I went over to the TipRanks website to look at what the analysts were anticipating for CDK Global in the next 12 months. And you see that $50 current price target when I pulled this image earlier. Of course, it's a Sunday, so give that some, what it's worth. It's going to change tomorrow, I'm sure. But it has a 12-month price target of $67, which is almost 32.6% upside in the next 12 months. It has a strong buy rating from 3 analysts that all anticipate this stock going up. Okay, now let's take a look at the fastest growing tech stock and the number 1 stock in that list. So as far as fastest growing tech stock goes, these are the top tech stocks as ranked by a growth model that scores companies based on a 50-50 weighting of their most recent quarterly year-over-year percentage revenue growth and their most recent quarterly year-over-year earnings per share growth. Both the sales and earnings are critical factors in the success of a company. Therefore, ranking companies by only one growth metric makes a ranking susceptible to the accounting anomalies of the quarter, such as changes in tax law or restructuring costs that may take one or more of the other figures and unrepresentative of the business in general. So companies with quarterly EPS or revenue growth of over 2,500% were excluded as outliers. Now, the number one stock that is the fastest growing tech stock here is PTC Inc., ticker symbol PTC, with an estimated price of $135 at the time of this article, EPS growth at 1.43, and revenue growth at 28.4%. Now, what I want to point out here as well is the value stock that was number one prior to this was CDK Global. Now look at it, it's the number two and fastest growing tech stocks as well. So you've got a fast growing and a value-based stock in CDK Global and a number one growing tech stock in PTC Inc. So if you're not looking at these stocks, guys, you probably should be. So PTC is a provider of software and technology services. The company works with manufacturers to boost efficiency savings by integrating augmented reality, Internet of Things, computer-aided design, and product lifecycle management technology into a variety of products. They employ a team of roughly 6,200 on a global basis. Taking a look at the TipRanks chart for PTC, they're trading at about 138 when I pulled this image. However, the 12-month price target based on 8 ratings that give it a strong buy is 164.29, which is almost 18.5% upside in the next 12 months alone, definitely exceeding the S&P 500 average of about 10% a year. And our third stock on the list is the tech stock with the most momentum going forward into July. So momentum investing is a factor-based investing strategy that involves investing in a stock whose price has risen faster than the market as a whole. Momentum investors believe that stocks that have outperformed the market will often continue to do so because the factors that cause them to outperform will not suddenly disappear. In addition, other investors seeking to benefit from the stock's outperformance will often purchase the stock, further bidding its price higher and pushing the stock higher still. These are the tech stocks that had the highest total return over the last 12 months. Number one on that list is Enphase Energy, ticker symbol ENPH, with a price at about $170, a market cap of $23.1 billion, and a 12-month trailing total return percentage of 274.2. Enphase Energy is a global energy technology company that provides energy management solutions. It designs and manufactures solar panels, energy storage, and other products. The company has installed more than 34 million solar microinverters on over 1.4 million homes. Enphase Energy announced in early April that it has completed an acquisition of the solar design services business of DIN Engineering Services LLP. Financial terms of the transaction, which was first announced in early February this year, have not yet been disclosed. And of course, taking a look at TipRanks chart for the next 12 months for Enphase Energy, you're looking at a 20 analyst rating moderate buy with a potential price target of $199.29 on average, which is a 13.63% potential upside in the next 12 months, again exceeding that average 10% you could look at with an S&P 500 ETF, for example. So there you have it, guys, the top 3 respectively for tech stocks: CDK, PTC, and ENPH. Those are your tech stocks for value, growth, and momentum going into July 2021. As always, these videos are just for information and entertainment purposes only. I'm not your stock advisor. I'm not even a stock advisor. So just take this information to start your own due diligence. It's just how you get some information, right? I'm not recommending you buy or sell any individual stocks at all. So please take that into consideration. And hopefully you guys have started to notice the background's changing here at JT Wealth as I start testing out some new ideas. So if you've got any input and you like what's happening in the background, or if you liked it better the way it was before, please consider leaving us a comment in the section down below, and I'll take that into consideration. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more friendly to look at. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of these 3 stocks. Do you own any of these stocks? Do you intend on looking further into them? I can tell you personally, I do not own any of these stocks, but after finding this information and starting to do a little bit more due diligence on my own part, I am going to look at taking a position in 2 of them tomorrow. That's something I will let you guys know exactly which 2 I bought later on. But hint, it's the first 2. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think. What are you looking at in your tech stocks? And if you think that these three have something of value that perhaps I missed, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let everybody know what you're looking at here. And we really appreciate that. So again, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you haven't already, please give us a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for checking us out. Bottoms up.